Yes, sir. Boom. Listen, shout out to anybody watching watching this on the replay, whether it's on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. This is the Friday Live brought to you by the Hood. Jimmy, my partner in crime, Corey. We ain't been in a couple weeks actually. Corey, what's up, bro? How you?
Man, I'm good, man. I was leaving on a jet plane last week when our show was supposed to be happening.
Hey man, it's all good. You
And
know,
then,
life happens, bro. Life happens, man.
I
But
don't
we
know
here
when I'll
today.
be back again.
But we are here, man. Waiting for our folks to come through. Making sure everybody come back. Understand that we back. Oh, there we go. We got folks pulling up. Keep it moving. Us in the building. What's good with you? Yeah, we definitely back. We definitely back, man. Missed a couple weeks because core traveling the globe and all that, and it's a lot going on. But we are here nonetheless. For those who may be tuning in for the first time or watching this replay on the first time, we come live generally every Friday. We have our Bitcoin giveaway. We talk about what's going on in our world. Said what up with Philly, man. Philly is good, man. It's the big city, so
Yeah,
it is what it is, man.
these
But
things happen in big cities, man.
but also don't be confused by what you see in the media too, right? Because the media shows what they want to show. But to be honest with you, statistically speaking, nothing has changed in Philly over the last 30 years. It just seems that way. Nothing's really changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ho
sure.
is my homegirl Ashley. I told you Ashley's part of my squad that keeps me posted on everything going on in the world of social media. We be sharing the ratchet videos all week. So shout out to Ashley in the building. Jose is here. Jose, what's up, good brother?
New graduate, man.
Peace,
Congratulations again, man.
peace. Oh, we got the legend in the building.
Lance,
How are you, Lance? What's
I owe you
good?
a phone call, Lance. That's coming. That's coming soon.
Coming soon. What up? I was just in Philly, in and out. Oh, that's what's up, man. Let us know next time you come through the city, man. You must be getting a lot of money. When somebody pop in and out of a city, that's for a check.
Quick. My man said in and out.
Oh, you talking about everything going on in the world of social media? I don't get involved in that stuff, man. Yeah, we stay clear of that, man. It is what it is, man.
People do what they do.
Yeah,
The game been the same since the game been invented. Like
yeah.
people going people, man. That's my thing, man. People going people. The game been the same, man. I told you, man. Humans evolve, but they don't change that much, man.
Nah, for me, my whole thing is I love our people. I want what's best for our people, and I want our people not to get harmed and to take care of themselves and be careful. I don't get into who's right, who's wrong, who's scamming. Like that's none of my business, man. I wish all black men the best of success, best of luck. You know what I mean? The one thing I have learned over the last couple years, at least, though, is to kind of like watch who I stand next to. And that's not any of those brothers, man. Those brothers, whatever they got going on, they got going on. Salute to both of them. But that's one of the reasons why we changed our podcast format is because of I just gotta be careful standing next to people, man. Because man, I was having a long conversation today in the group chat with Kamari, Courtney, Tracy. We was just having a conversation, and I was telling them like, what I recognize is in the space of black wealth, or should I say capitalism, some of our folks have gone so far. And again, I'm not talking about nobody specific. Some of our folks have gone so far in only caring about making money that they've kind of lost a part of their humanity. You know what I mean? Like I see people online who post like crazy stuff about their tenants and people they do business with, and they just be slandering them. And I'm like, yo, those are your tenants. Like they're the ones that are helping you do. Like I don't understand it. I don't get it. But that's one of the bad parts of the system of like capitalism. Like some people have lost all their humanity and they don't care about individuals or each other. It's just about what they can get, and they never think about the collective. So I just try to like stay out of people's business, man, and try to pour into the community as much as I
Find the
can.
business that pays us.
Yeah, man. Lance says definitely overdue. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all. Oh man, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate those words. Yeah, y'all been had an Andre on it, but yeah. Yep, no doubt. Yeah, man, it's tough, man. But it's like you just gotta keep in mind like what it's about, right? Some people like to get money for trinkets and stuff like that, or study business for those kind of things, and some people look at the ways they can help the community. Like, but what I understand is everybody don't think like us, so I try to stick with the folks that think like us. You know what I mean? That's the great thing about the world, and that's one of the
The
things that
world
we
is a
have to
big enough
practice.
place and a small enough place where you don't have to be dealing with certain things.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? It's one of those things where sometimes I think that like when it comes to like conflict resolution and understanding that everybody can coexist, I think that's one of our issues. Like I don't have to agree with anybody or anything, um, but I can be over here and you can be over there, and I ain't got to think about you, right? And that is no, there's no problem with that. So let's see, some of these comments. My guy Tim Jackson from Dallas will do a free event, how to purchase your first property, and I came through to show support. Oh, okay, okay. I
That's
did
what's
see
up.
that on I did see that on someone one of them social media. I saw you had a flyer for something. That's what's up. That's what's up.
We got a lot of people watching, man. Let's get some likes and loves in here so we can get more people in.
Yeah, integrity is invaluable. Lance, that's to me, that's more important than
Say
anything.
word.
So Ashley says you really got to start getting specific. If they don't get called out, they'll never change. Now here's the thing: do I care whether they ever change? That's none of my business. But what I will say is this: there's people out there that's what they do. Um,
This whole podcast and podcast format is dedicated to doing that. So we don't have to be the vanguard in the front line to do that. Like
yeah,
we can do what we do over here. Like this, literally, I can name you 4 podcasts that's into that. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like literally into just like we talk about one of those podcasts on here, which is American Greed.
yeah, yeah. Like
So you know what
so.
I mean? Like so,
So actually, I get your point though. You wanna make sure people are held accountable, but it's just like I don't look at that as being our job, right? There's people that do that, but that's not our job, right? And I was just raised different, right? And so, I mean it's to a fault, right? I'm gonna tell you, my father told me when I was a little kid, he was like, if you see people doing the wrong thing, he said you show people the clean glass. It's kind of also said by Elijah Muhammad in the Malcolm X movie. My father told me that exact line when I was a kid. He said, listen, show people the clean glass instead of pointing at a glass and saying this is dirty, they're wrong for that. Just show them, show them the clean glass, and eventually they're gonna have to make their mind up. Because here's the thing about what goes on, right? Some of those people that's out here in our community doing like nefarious things, they still got people that follow them. They still got people. You can prove that someone has done something wrong, and it kind of won't matter, right? Um, so I just like I try to focus on the people that rock with us and the people because our community is amazing, man. And every day we get messages of support and just people saying thank you for the help that we provide. So we
y'all show us
we
love
think
by
that.
succeeding, man. Like Jose doing what he doing, Lance being the church guy. You know what I mean? Ash, you doing what you doing down in Miami. Like that right there is the love we looking for. We not looking for the, you know what I mean? Like that right there, our community doing the things that they're doing, like that's right there that's all the love that we looking for, that all the love we need. You know what I mean? Like we not
Right.
looking to slander nobody, we not looking to put nobody in their place. Like that's not what we do, right? One of the things that we agreed upon when we started to do these things is that we try not to say dirty things about black people on our show,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that we kind of agree not to do, right? So because there's, like I said, there's whole formats that are dedicated to that, and so
Now,
that's not something that we have to do.
now I'll say this: get us in private. You might get some of our thoughts, but
Oh yeah,
you're not gonna get me on the internet slandering another black man because it's enough people doing that already. Like you know what I
yeah,
mean?
man.
It is what it is, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Shout out to our sister Dawn, man. It's been a long time. I pray you still win, and that's what I'm talking about. Folks out here really praying for us and really, really support us, man. So, Dawn, what's up with you? Hope everything is good. Hope the family is good, and it's good to
Same
hear
for
from you,
you.
sis. We appreciate you. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. We got you, Rock. We understood. What's good, GC? How you been, good brother? 100 Pac-Man. Yeah, absolutely, man. So yeah, but I mean, that's kind of madness what's going on in Philly, man. But everything will work itself out, man, one way or the other. I just pray that folks really my word of advice, leave that alone though. Thanks for the question, though. I appreciate that question because I definitely get asked that often, just being in the city. Um, is that people like, me and Corey have said this on several occasions. Like, do your due diligence. Don't even trust us. Anything we say, go vet. And
Go look it up.
and my biggest thing is the lottery ticket mentality, where a lot of people get in trouble because they want things so fast. They want things so fast. Like, there's a couple flags for me when someone tells me like, "Yo, give me your money, I double it up." I'm out. I don't want to. Nothing else you say to me after that do I want to hear. If I hear somebody say, "Yo, let's run the play," as soon as I hear "run the play," I know that you possibly from Atlanta, and I want nothing to do with you. Like, that's just me personally, right? So, and shout to everybody, shout to my family down there, man, because I got folks I really bang with down there. But I'm just saying, like, so I just want people to be more. I just want people to be more careful. You know what I mean? Just be more careful. You know. That's funny. No doubt. Yeah. I got you. Um, look, GC, that's the way you should be, man.
That's the easiest way not to get
Trust
scammed.
no one, man. Verify, man. You know what I mean? But
Or
that's what it is.
trust everything and verify it.
There you go.
I'm the same. I'm the opposite. I trust everything everybody says.
But you trust people to be who they are, who they show you.
Exactly who you are, and then I just verify things before I do anything. I trust you to be exactly who you are. Do whatever you do.
Yeah, I mean that's one way to look at it, But that's what you got to do, man. You gotta be careful, because you hear some of these stories, man, and people just be like,
people be
"Yo,
giving
I gave such and such 200,000." Yeah,
I'm like, what? Like, your life savings? Why did you get this person $50,000? Like, what do you got going on in your life that you gave them $50,000 to do whatever?
Man.
Like, what?
Listen, man. The Honorable Maya Angelou says, when people show you who they are, believe them. So, with that being said, though, man, we definitely not going to be here too long tonight, because the Sixers got a playoff game. Shout to the MVP, Joel Embiid. Even though they got cooked, they got
God and laid to the side.
Say they got their snot box rocked the last game. So
punched out.
Yeah, so we about to see what happens tonight, though. But I just want to really come here today just to check in on everybody, man. Let you guys know that we are definitely behind the scenes working. We got some crazy announcements coming up in the next couple weeks, especially for our MDC. We are revamping the MDC, and it's going to be, I'm telling you, you guys will see. I don't want to let the cat out the bag, but we are definitely doing some work in terms of our group. We got a lot of classes. Shout out to everybody who was on that live class. We did a live trading class. So what was it, Monday or Tuesday?
It was Monday. It was Monday, because I was getting off a plane and Tone was probably gonna kick me in my head.
Yo, and everybody was in there counting, getting checks, right? So we that was dope. We got more live trading class, because that was pretty valuable for folks to actually trade with us live. So we're live in there, filling contracts, trading contracts. And shout out to what did I smack on that day? I smacked a crazy contract. It was what company was it, Corey?
Man, you asking the wrong.
It was a Sunday play. It was a Sunday play.
I was delirious. What we play Sunday?
Let me say y'all something, yo. So this past Monday we did a live trading, John. Right. So it's a bunch of us. We in there. We trading. We talking about what the different companies we looking at. You know what I mean? Corey get off the plane. He jump on the John. Next thing I know, Corey on the Zoom, knocked out, sleep, snoring on the John.
Snoring on the Zoom, yo.
I'm like, Corey, like, get dumb ass up. He out there. He gone. But yeah, man. So it wasn't Enphase. So a couple places we looked at Enphase, Starbucks, but it was something else. Oh, UPS. We smacked UPS.
Yeah,
we smacked them around all crazy on Monday. So that was dope.
We hit Apple over the head this week too.
Yeah, smacked them all crazy too. But yeah, so that's the changes there are coming up. I got another real estate class coming. Shout out to everybody who was in the fourth one, because the fourth one was done, but I got a fifth one. We're gonna do a whole thing on the gross rent multiplier and how we applying that to rental properties. So yeah, man, everything is going. We still building. Camp is coming soon. Me and Corey talked about before we got on here. We got to get everything set up to start accepting registrations in the next couple weeks for our summer camp.
We're gonna need volunteers. We love our volunteers. We're going, we need a few volunteers, because we're gonna have 60, 70 kids in there trying to all talk at the same time. So we know, what I mean, if you volunteered for our camp before, it's nothing but love. And if you want to, spend 6 weeks with us in the summer, what I mean, holler at us again.
And the crazy part about it is, right, so we have a curriculum that we generally go over, but me and Corey are now teachers at Sankofa, right? And for those who don't know, Sankofa is one of the biggest Black homeschool networks. and we're teaching a class in Sankofa, which is called like we call it By the Hood ownership class. So we've been, we had about 6 weeks of class so far, but because of that, we've had an opportunity to kind of like revamp our curriculum. So we got all kinds of stuff that we just taught a class this past week on data and how to use data
How to
as an
use
investor. So data and marketing and how that plays a part.
basic data, not even no crazy hard, got to do 65
No,
calculations.
we're not running models or nothing, but it's still valuable, and we did it in a way that the youth can understand it. So I bring that up to say like it's very powerful. So we got new stuff that we're bringing to
our camp this year.
Yeah, we're gonna bring all that to the camp. Everything's coming to the camp. So for those that volunteered, you will see new material. Dawn, we got you. Said she needs needs the dates. We're gonna work on that, and we're gonna have all that in the next couple of weeks. We're going to have to move it around. I heard Corey going to be out in these streets of the first week or something. So,
Yeah, that's an issue that we got to take up with Mrs. Camp, because she's
Hey, she in the chat right now, so I'm just letting you know before you say something foul. Some of y'all,
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. I don't want no smoke, bro.
I know. Cola's in the building. Some of y'all was put on Earth for Sharks to rip y'all apart anyway. So it is what it is. Hey, GC, that's like
I love young boy.
Yeah, GC different, man. I wouldn't put it in those words, but I mean, it is what it is, man. Some folks you ain't gonna be able to save, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. So I see stuff every day that I be like, damn, Umar was right. Remember the video clip where Umar was like, "We got to put him down for good." I was like, so every once in a while that plays in my head. I'll see something. Man. I saw a flyer for a party today.
All I hear in my head is, is J. Cole. Don't save up. Shit don't want to be saved. Yo, I just keep hearing that joke just play in my head.
Yo, I saw a flyer today for a party. I think it was in Louisiana, and it was called Negro de Mayo.
What?
Yeah, they trying to
slow down.
I'm telling you what the flyer said. It said Negro de Mayo.
You'll be on the internet.
I sent it to you. Yeah, check your inbox.
Don't send it. No, listen. Only one
because that was my exact quote. I was like, Umar was right. It said Negro de Mayo. But hold on though. So Cinco de Mayo is today, but someone's having their own party called Negro de Mayo. In the flyer, it got Hennessy, a bucket of chicken, a pack of Kool-Aid. This is a flyer for a real ass party that's happening. I'm like, yo, see, every once in a while I see something and I'm like, Umar was right. Some of the stuff I be hearing as well just don't make a bit of sense. GC, that's true though. Like some stuff just be so wild. They want fast, easy money. That's how most people get scammed. Yeah. And I hate the victim blame, but sometimes
it takes two to get scammed.
Yeah. And there is the Mrs. LaJoya. How are you? Hope all is well. I need dates here. We got you. Russ is in the building. What's up, Russ?
What it is though?
Russ, man, we got some we working on some fire stuff, Russ. I know you'll be happy with it, man. But once we get everything situated, we let you know, man. But that's our brother Russ.
Russ got me trading Forex, man. He got me making money in Forex. I didn't think it was possible.
Man. Shout to Russ, man. Russ is our guy, man. Russ is a legend out here, man. But yeah, man, it's called Negro de Mayo, man. Listen, I want to share one more thing with y'all too, right? So it's this kid in our class, this young man. Matter of fact,
Langston.
Langston is so bright, right? He's so bright, and he's one of the kids in our Sankofa class.
Yes, he is.
And I told him I would do this for him. So he was like, "Yo, we were talking about different
fire beats and music. Share my stuff."
We talking about different stuff in business. And he was like, well, I got my own business. I already got a couple businesses. Now, mind you, I think what is he, 11, 12 years old? 11 years old?
He 11.
So I promised him that I would share his stuff with y'all. So I'm going to share some of his stuff with y'all. This is an 11-year-old black kid he's brilliant. He's brilliant. But he already out here trying to start businesses. So I told him I would share it.
You going to share SoundCloud or you going to share the...
So first of all, he got a couple businesses. My man is a DJ, right? 11-year-old DJ, right? He also has a company that they make African inspired like links and things for your like lapels and things.
Oh yeah, that's his other joint.
So I thought this was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a kid and this is what he does. Like, has his own business. So it's called Lapels and Links. He's out of Maryland. And you wouldn't tell by this site that this is a little kid, but this is actually a young man, and he's a dope young man. So I want to make sure I share his stuff. So shout out to Langston. Also, let me share some more of his stuff real fast. Because he was hitting me with the stuff like, oh yeah, that, all I got, I DJ stuff, like I DJ stuff. So you want to hire me a DJ gig? I'm like, hold up, dog. Yeah, he gets busy, and he's very like conscious as well. I could tell just by like rocking beats galore, right? The DJ's
RBG.
here.
His
There's a
name is
picture. There's a picture of him right here.
RBG.
Here's a picture of him right here. This young man is fire though, man. So shout out to him, DJ RBG. So he DJs parties and everything, right? And like I said, but he's also taking our finance class. So he's learning to invest now too. One more thing, and I told my young boy look out for him, so I got to be a man of my word. And I'm gonna share this clip with him so he sees that I share this stuff. Here go his SoundCloud right here, right? RBG Productions is the name of his SoundCloud. So for those who got a SoundCloud that are watching, go let me see if I can put the link in the chat too. I'm gonna see if I can put the link in the chat for
Put
y'all.
the link to the other joint because Jose said he had grabbed some of the Sartorial Splendor.
Let's see if it lets me post that. I'm gonna put his SoundCloud. So make sure y'all follow his SoundCloud, and if y'all can, shoot him a message and say, By the Hood sent y'all. But yeah, young boy, man, he's amazing, man. And this is the kind of stuff that we like to do, is to help the youth in any way we can. So I'm putting all his stuff down there so y'all can check out our young boy Langston, man. And shout out to that whole class, man, because all those kids, they just smart, yo.
Yeah, they just soaking it all in.
Yeah, they just smart, yo. They really get the information that we're sharing with them. It's funny though, because when you see them understand information, we were breaking down some of the plays that companies do to generate revenue, and they be feeling like they're getting cheated. Like, hold on.
Angry at the world,
because when you realize that something's going on that you didn't know, you're like, hold on. So yeah, so that's his links right there. I put a couple of them in the chat. What I got there. All right, the other one didn't post, but we're trying to post it now.
Yeah, man.
Let me see if Core, I'm gonna send it to you in a private joint. See if you can post this one. If you can.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, though, we are gonna do our giveaway today, man. Corey, you got anything else you want to talk about before we do our giveaway? I want to make sure I share the young man stuff, man. Say what's up to the people.
Just look at the market and what it's doing, man. Look at what's going on around you. We set out to talk about Black wealth and the ways we can expand it. One way is awareness. There's lots of stuff going on in the financial markets and in the world in general. It's wars being fought that they don't got no that no soldiers are fighting in. The soldiers all got Twitter fingers, you know what I mean? Like whole Twitter wars and whole the AI is going crazy. What we call an AI, but some of it is actually AI, where it could give itself its own prompts. Like they got now they're starting to build things that can prompt itself.
It's funny. I was having a conversation earlier with the data scientist, right? And we were talking about the frustration of everybody calling everything AI. And he said that, a better term for what's out there now with all these different applications that pop up every day is kind of he said it's not even machine learning for the most part. He said it's machine reasoning. And I was like, damn, that's pretty good. He said, because when you look at what's actually happening, when you give it a prompt and it responds to the prompt based on the data set that it has, it's really just doing it's doing its version of reasoning. And you can say that it's learning, possibly. It's not artificially intelligent per se. It's not thinking for itself. It's literally just reasoning the prompts that you give it, which is why understanding how to give prompts is key with the applications that we have right now.
But now they got the joints where if you prompt it once, it'll do all the other prompts on its own. So yeah, you gotta
but it's still reasoning. That still happens based upon the data that it's have. It's not putting any thought, any real. When you start to have AI, that's when things start. But that's when actually when it gets scary.
It's not sentient AI.
Yeah, that's when it gets scary though, and I think that's what people are afraid of, because now
you don't want it to become sentient.
I mean, I don't think there's any. I don't think that is any way to avoid that at this point, right? So one of the things I hear every day is about the dangers of AI, especially last past week when the brother from Google quit. The old head.
He quit because Google's the only one that's actually trying to slow it down. He was like, I had to leave so I could tell everybody it needs to slow down.
But what I'm saying is, I think that especially for our food, we have to embrace it because I don't think the cat's out the bag at this point.
100% out the bag.
So I don't think it's any going back. Um, but
None.
then I start thinking about this though, right? So depending upon who you talk to, some people believe that, like, I don't want to say the wrong words, but this is the evolution of human consciousness. I'm not trying to get too crazy on you. I'm not. I got
He
my
ain't trying
body
to take you
hat
down.
on. Yeah,
Take you down Matrix
I ain't
Road.
got my kufi on. I ain't trying to go
He
too.
ain't trying to take you down Matrix Road.
I ain't going for a hotep on y'all. But I'm just saying, like, some people believe this is the evolution of human. Like, this is how we evolve. We evolve like through machines. I don't know if I agree with that, but the fact is, I just want people to kind of like pay attention to what's going on. And that's the problem right there. Shout out to Tweet Talk right here. They're still having hallucinations and tell people false information. I was using it today for something, and it gave me all kinds of like wrong information. I'm like, yo, like if I just sent this to somebody, I'd be asked out. But yeah, it's still a lot of issues there. He said we running XLF puts, man. That's the banking sector, right? Yeah. So I'm looking at Bank of America too. Let me look at Bank of America. They BAC, right?
Yep.
Let me look at BAC.
He said XLY and
Looks like
BAC.
that's on the minute chart. Their last daily candle is let's see, they got a green candle. All right, so they still a little bit below the 20. All right, so I'm gonna pay attention to that though. Shot the Pac-Man. I'm gonna put that on my watch list. Adrian, what's really good?
Hey, what's going on?
There was that one that began learning on its own. Shout out to Vicky from what's the Will Smith movie?
Small Wonder.
No, Vicky from the Will Smith movie. Oh man, I Robot. That's it.
But Vicky was the robot on Small
Wonder.
It
was. Pat, what's good? What's good?
And if you don't know what Small Wonder is, you're not old enough to talk to me.
Data science is a deep rabbit hole. Data science is what I do every day, Raphael. That's what I do. Specifically with real estate data. And I got to make that clear because I've been in rooms and they're like, "Oh, you're a data scientist," but it's only with real estate because I hate going this. I don't want to go off on a tangent because it's already 7:30. But the thing about data science is two parts. It's understanding how to use the numbers, what the numbers mean, but it's also telling a story and being able to do that with data. Because my thing is, if you go to tell a story and you have no data, you just give me your opinion, right? But if you're only using data and you're not telling the proper story, it doesn't matter what your data says. I say all that to say this. I only work in the data science space as it pertains to real estate. And what I've learned by working in data science, when I go to like conferences around data science, most people do specialize in one thing. Like I haven't met too many people that are like, yo, I'll jump into real estate, then I do baseball, then I do hockey, then I do politics.
That's what the 538 boy did. The boy who was working for Disney that just got killed. I mean, not killed, but he just got axed. What's his boy name?
I know the site 538. They do sports though, I thought.
No, they do more than sports. They do all kinds of. They do all kinds of data science.
But I'm pretty sure he's brought people on that's focused on certain stuff though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He started off doing models for politicians, and then he turned it into the sports and all of that kind of stuff.
So I do models for real estate valuation. So my models is really to determine what the value of a property is. Income models as well as
It's like Adam something. Adam Silver.
I know you're talking about because I'm familiar
Adam
with the site. I'm familiar with this. I go in there sometimes just to get like I'm in my basketball rabbit hole when I get deep with the analytics, but I hate doing it though because I gotta be 1,000 with you. I'm gonna tell you why I hate it. Cause Joker be killing everybody when it comes to the analytics.
Straight analytics.
Yo, I be wanting to hate boy, but he nice.
No, analytics wise, he probably the top 5 player to ever live.
Yo, I be wanting to hate dude, man. Listen, I gotta be transparent with you. I be wanting to hate dude.
There's no hate in his game, but
listen,
he's also when you see him play the top centers, he get manhandled.
Well, he don't play no defense. I mean, that's a whole different thing. But the thing is, though, what I'll say is this: for political reasons, I be trying not to like dude, man. Plus, but he's nice. Like sometimes though, you just gotta like get out your hate. Like, all right,
we all from Africa.
Yeah, like sometimes you be like, yo, boy, nice. You gotta get out your hate. So shout out to the Joker, man. It's definitely a deep rabbit hole though. There was a research project that was done some years ago where a sending computer and two non-sentient computers were allowed to chit-chat with each other. Within a short time, the computers were speaking a language the researchers couldn't understand. They shut down the research and never went back. Yo, it's funny though because we are scientists in general, right? Like, and I guess that's part of being a scientist. They just be tinkering with stuff they ain't got no business tinkering with stuff.
That's how Jurassic Park happened.
No, but they be doing that in real life.
Jurassic Park only intrigued me is because I know people like that. Like they just do stuff they don't got no business.
No, there was a story like that recently where they were trying to bring back some animal that was like extinct, and they were like using its bone. They were like really working on it, and the people kept telling them like, y'all didn't watch Jurassic Park, but they're scientists, so like by nature they're curious and they're trying to figure things out. But we're gonna be our own downfall, yo. Artificial organs, etc. They about to start trying that. They already started with the 3D joints. Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to see our folks in that space.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
Yeah, man. I might consider a microchip implant with nanorobots to fix this pain in my neck right now.
No, broski.
So you find out you being tracked. Yeah, man. All right, man. So listen, folks, man, we appreciate you. A couple of things, man. Remember our podcast. We backed on our podcast, a new format because we got to be careful with no scammy guests. Not saying we won't have no guests on though, because I talked to a couple of folks that that I verified that are good. I talked to a brother the other day who was listed as the top black engineer in the country. Yeah. And he was like brilliant. So I talked about him coming on, but so every Wednesday on YouTube, Facebook, and all podcast platforms. If you want to hear
for the record, 97% of the guests we had on there were not scamming.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's just that like
that 3% is a whopper though, bro.
I know what story you're talking about. I was like, lead that. Yo, Adrian, right? Like, what's wrong with folks? Like, yo, my man said I need an artificial.
Don't think we slandering our guests, man, but we had some
people. No. A lot of our guests,
are less than forthcoming that we didn't know were less than forthcoming.
Yeah, and first of all, a lot of our guests are our friends too. So there's people that have been on multiple times. Like we definitely vouch for them because those are our people. Like, you look at like Malik, who just texted me.
Kamari,
Malik just texted me right now, and I'm about to cuss him out too because like, dog, that means that you ain't watching for one, and I'm on here every Friday. So why are you texting me now, bro? And get well to Jabbar, man, because Jabbar, that's something else I want to speak on, man. And I ain't putting his business out there. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna speak on that today. Get well, Jabbar. He just had a surgery today, and made it surgery. So I want to make sure I tell him get well. I spoke with him yesterday. So shout to Jabbar. Definitely make sure I say that, man.
A conference.
Yo, man, that's why I said I really can't put his business out there because he was on social media, like passing out, like it was crazy. I'm like, yo, I thought it was a joke at first. Then he in the hospital, but he was in the shout to Keisha, who was also on our podcast. She got him to the hospital. She rushed him to the hospital.
Damn.
So, it is what it is. Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. They were trying to bring back the woolly mammoth with elephant DNA. They don't know how to stop, bro. They just be wilding.
Yeah, cut that out.
Yeah, they be out here wilding. We gonna be our own. Ashley, man,
Ashley always want the tea.
She want the tea, like Ashley got the tea, but I told you, not in public, Ashley, not in public.
Yeah,
but it's just that we got to be careful, man. Be careful out there, folks. Let's do our giveaway, Core. Shout out to everybody, and by the way, go check out Kamari's channel, The Finance Rebel. Me and him did a show a couple weeks ago, and it was a great conversation. We were talking about, is it possible to kind of like be a conscious capitalist? And it was just a great conversation. Actually, me and him are still having a conversation right now, even after the show. But I think that was a great conversation. So make sure you check that out. And we also gave away groceries that night too. Shout out to everybody who won groceries. But we about to do our Bitcoin giveaway. Because that's what we do, Cole. We give away. Start doing more of that too. Start doing more of that in our show. Like, I know because it gets crazy out here, man. So I like giving away groceries every once in a while because blessing someone. That's how you bless someone. All right. So with that being said, Aaron approves loans. Do you guys offer an options course or have someone that's reasonable, not a scammer? I'm not trolling either. Serious question. Absolutely. We have a whole community in which we do that and walk you through and actually trade with you. So, Aaron, shoot us a message. I'll give you our email address is bythehoodllc at gmail.com, BUYTHEHOODLLC@gmail.com,
Yeah.
or shoot us an inbox on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's at By the Hood. So, we can do that as well. And for those who may not know, we give away Bitcoin on our Friday show every week. So to get put into our random giveaway, our random draw, put a 1 in the chat. And
Throw your ones in the air.
We know the brothers will be out there selling barbecue T-Rex legs. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Tax time come around, them T-Rex legs going to be popping. T-Rex legs and some beer.
Pterodactyl burgers.
Pterodactyl burgers on the grill. On the grill out. Grab the pterodactyl burgers, dog. Yo, I love us, man. I love us. Because in the summertime, dog, we look for any reason to barbecue.
Factuals. Oh, damn. It's 91 degrees.
It's time for a barbecue. That's what we do. That's what it is. All right, let me get back.
To put the ones in if you want.
They're flying it out, so I'm going back to see. I know Tweet Talk was first.
Yep, so I'm going in. All right, we got Tweet Talk. Then we got Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian.
Uh-huh.
Then we got Pac-Man.
Yep.
We got Dawn O.
Uh-huh.
We got K Diggy.
Yeah.
LaJoya.
Yeah.
Patricia.
Yeah.
Rock Noxious.
Mm-hmm.
Jamil.
What up, though?
What it is, though. Russ. Jose. And Cookie.
Let me give a couple more seconds for folks to get in. Yo, Russ, wait till you see my new Bitcoin class, Russ.
Champ.
A champion too? All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, Russ, wait till you see my new Bitcoin. I got a whole new Bitcoin class, Russ. I'm about to actually get rid of the first one. And really? All right, I got you. All right. So with 2 L's, or that's 1 L. No, it's 1 L.
Yep.
But Russ, I can't wait for Russ. I can't wait for you to see this new Bitcoin class I got. Me and Corey did it. Shout out to the AKAs. The AKAs invited us out to do a digital currency class, and we did a digital currency class for them. So shout out to them. I would do their little call, but I don't know how I go because I'm not,
Don't do it.
Shout out to them though. Plus, I don't want no smoke.
Don't you dare do that.
But no, they was dope sisters though, man, and they
100%.
And but it was a dope class. It's an all new Bitcoin course for 2023. It'll be in the MDC very soon. I already got the slides and everything done. I'm just waiting for all the other back ends. So we changed a lot of stuff on the back end. So once that's changed, we about to get busy. I got a branding and marketing staff for that. It's about to go crazy. It's about to go crazy. But yeah, it's my birthday. I can get in there 2 times. Champ, I appreciate you asking, man. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do that for the people. But, shout out to you for asking, though. Like, nothing beats
the listen, closed mouths don't get fed.
I like that, though.
Closed mouths, open mouths also get told no sometimes. So don't worry about it. It's all good either way.
All right, before we get out of here, man, last thing I got to say, too, though, man, is, I always tell y'all about what content I'm consuming because there's always something relating to black wealth or business or crypto or something like that. So I got a couple new podcasts that I've been listening to. On Netflix, I've been watching The Diplomat. That was crazy. The Diplomat was crazy. And there's another, let me see, what's the name of this joint here? It's a podcast I found called Business Breakdowns. Have any of you guys ever heard of that? They take a company and just basically break it down. They break down how they make their money, a little bit about the history of it. It's called Business Breakdown, so that's dope. Core, you got your thing too loud, bro. But
I was just trying to see who's who, because sometimes the names don't come up.
Okay, I got Tim as the last one. I'm giving a couple more seconds. I'm talking to give people a couple of seconds to get in. That's the one, and another one is called Masters in Business by Bloomberg, another podcast. So those are the 2 ones I've been listening to recently. Link to the podcast. Let me see if I can find it because I'm looking at it on my phone. It's called. Hold up. It's called Business Breaks Down, and the company that make it is called Colossus. COLOSSUS. It's called Business Breakdowns. So if you're in the business, that's another good pod. Pac-Man, shoot me email or something. I'll send you the actual link, the RSS number to the podcast. With that being said, for those who may be in here for the first time, this is a random spin. Oh, Alyssa's in the building. We got Daniel and Alyssa, who are both here. Let me make sure I add y'all. And we got Alyssa Brown. All right, so we got Daniel and Alyssa. So, for those who don't know, it's a random drawing. If you win, you still have to be here. So say, hey, I'm here. Once we acknowledge that you're here and you're a winner, you can either email us, shoot us an inbox with your cash tag, and you will get paid this evening. We do 2 giveaways, $25 a pop. It's random, but we do this every week. It's just a way to get people, into the Bitcoin ecosystem, and we get it popping, man. So good luck to everybody. We're getting ready to do our first spin. So let's get it. Oh, we got Greg. Greg, you got in. You sent your thing just in time, Greg. Shout out to Greg though, man. Greg did me a solid a couple weeks ago on a crib. So shout out to Greg, man. Appreciate you, good brother. As always.
The love is real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, that crib that I showed y'all that I had my drone guy do, we actually under contract. We're supposed to close on the 18th of this month. We'll see, but we under contract. So my drone guy did his job, got that thing sold for me. So shout out to him. Ash said, one thing about me, I'm always gonna ask for what I want. No doubt.
No doubt.
Absolutely, Greg. Much appreciated, man. All right. So with that being said, though, let's get spinning. Good luck to everybody. If you didn't get in, it's too late. But here we go. Who's our first winner?
She cheating.
LaJoya. LaJoya's in the building with the first win. All right. So let's do our second. Let's do our second. Bow.
Adrian!
Hey, cool. Let's do one more, bro.
Okay.
You cool with that?
I'm always good with that.
All right, let's do one more, man. Let's do one more. First of all, Adrian and LaJoya, you gotta let us know you're still here. All right, LaJoya is here. I see it. Thank you, Dawn. Appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna do one more though. We wanna, show some spread
For the
love.
love. For the love.
Look at that.
Greg, come in. Come sliding in.
All right, so we got Greg, LaJoya, and Adrian. Hey, Champ. Speaking of that, Champ, send me a message. I'll shoot you a 10-piece too, man. Just because it's your birthday, man. I'll shoot you a 10-piece too. But let me write this down because I want to make sure those 3 folks get their quarter this evening. Shout out to them. But Champ, send me a message. I'll send you a couple thousand sats. That was LaJoya, Adrian, and Greg. And I know y'all all here. So make sure y'all shoot me. All y'all could easily get to me. Y'all just shoot me an inbox with your cash tag. I know I probably already got it, but send it to me anyway. I'm getting old. I don't want to forget. Especially because the Sixers game about to come on. So I definitely will forget y'all. So make sure y'all shoot me the message. Make sure y'all shoot me the message. Champ, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, shoot me a message. I got you too, man. Happy birthday to Champ. This is what we do. We'll be back here next Friday. Pod is on Wednesday. For those that are in our private group, class is Sunday at noon. Make sure y'all there. I'm telling y'all, man. Let me stop saying. Let's just get the work core, and we're gonna roll out. We roll out. But with everybody, listen, man. We want to say, be safe out there. We definitely appreciate y'all. We appreciate the love. For those that won, shoot me a message. Stay safe, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace. Oh yeah, and go Sixers.